I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today's question is, how do you plan for your vacation without booze, for your holidays without booze? Now definitely don't go to these places where you know there's going to be a lot of booze, like, you know, these places where you go on a cruise and there's free booze everywhere and you're locked on a ship and, you know, for the duration. That's not a good idea. I mean, you can go back to those things later on, but, you know, try and avoid them now as much as possible. You know, a lot of this, when I used to go on holidays, that was my focus, was to drink. I mean, no matter where I went, the secondary focus was going to the destination, but the first destination was always, you know, how could I get a lot of drink into me, starting early in the day and whatever finishing once the thing was over, and then deal with the hangover the next day by getting loaded up again and basically doing that until the holiday was finished and having nothing left of it at the end of it, right? So that was always my focus, right? Second thing I'd say to you is to think about all the vacations that you've been on in the past, in the recent past, and look for the triggers that made you want to drink. Now, if you're like me and you went for holidays based on that, based on the fact that you could relax and get drunk whenever you wanted, then, you know, you won't have to look too far, and it will be fairly obvious of which parts of this you're going to avoid and which parts you're going to take. But, you know, destination is a big thing. And the third thing I'd say to you is to try and choose an active holiday. You know, do something active every day and aim to do that, plan to do that. Because if you're active, you're not only keeping your mind off the alcohol, right? You're also promoting the other side of this, which is positive, healthy habits. And that's, you know, for me, that's the whole movement away from alcohol, is to get as far away from alcohol as possible into as many healthy habits as I can take on, and move away from the unhealthy habits like drinking and smoking and eating shit food and all that kind of stuff. So that's really it. I mean, you know, if you go to a destination and you know there's going to be a lot of drink there, you know, you're asking for trouble at the end of the day. You know, if you go to a destination and you sit on the beach all day and you've got nothing to do except twiddle your thumbs, you know, you're asking for trouble, because, you know, one of the big reasons why people go back to drinking is because of boredom and stuff, you know. And if you put yourself into boring situations, then, you know, as I say, asking for trouble. And you know yourself well enough to be able to look at your own triggers. All triggers are not going to be the same, you know, to get people drinking, what starts people off drinking. And, you know, what for vacations, it's going to be exactly the same, you know, there's no difference. So you've got to basically look at your own holiday itineraries from the past, see where you used to drink in the past, what triggered you to drink, and avoid that like the plague, basically. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Come on over to alcoholmastery.com and sign up for the newsletter. It's absolutely free. And until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery. Stay safe, keep the alcohol out of your mouth, onwards and upwards. Good luck to you, take care.